if somebody finds themselves in the same position you were in, what would you say are the kind of the steps that you would want to take if you could do that again right now with the same folks?
Well, I think the stance of a consultant, which is you've got a problem, I've solved it before. If you do what I say, you can solve it here, doesn't really apply when we're not talking about a technical issue. We're talking about a social issue, a political, social, cultural issue where the solution will only work if people come up with it themselves and where it fits the specifics of the situation. The reason I wanted to give you this First Nations story is I think
Mm-hmm.
there's two things that are particular about it, but that have general lessons. The first is that it's no accident that First Nations people in Canada and elsewhere in the world will always introduce themselves by saying where they're from. There's a very strong understanding that the specifics of the place, the land, the culture, the nation matters, if there aren't general solutions. So that's the first mistake I made. And the second is an understanding that things are the way they are because of, amongst other things, power relations that have gone on a certain way for a long time. And if we're going to change the way things are, we have to change the way people relate to each other, including the way outside experts relate to local people. So at least in my work, those are general lessons, which is understand we're going to have to work this out together. There isn't an outside expert solution, and understand that we're going to have to work out together what works in this place and there won't be a
Mm-hmm.
general recipe.
Is there a particular way you remind yourself that it's time to look at each situation without that baggage of history / experience / education?